Sorry that it is taking so long. I am having some technical difficulties I am dealing with, but I think I should be starting very soon. Thank you for hanging in there. Welcome everyone. So, yeah, those difficulties that I was telling you about, unfortunately, they ended up causing me to lose that world. I was planning on finishing the chocolate factory that we had started, but unfortunately, it looks like we are stuck back at square one. That's a bit of a nuisance. We will just have to work with this. We will try to get back up to where we were eventually. It may take a little bit because I had a lot set up. But we're going to work for it, and hopefully we'll be able to get there relatively soon. Part of the problem is this is a very bad spawn. I got quite unlucky. I mean, yes, there is that ocean monument, but not much I can do with that at the moment. I kinda don't have anything. Oh. Okay. Alright. It looks like we can, at the very least, get some wood over here. So far, it's not looking like much more than an island, though, which is unfortunate. I was hoping for a bigger piece of land. At least I'll be able to make a boat so that I won't have to worry about drowning. Alright. Back to the basics. Yeah, it definitely looks like this is an island. So once I get rid of the trees, I'll probably move on. Huh. We might take a look. I think that was a... Yeah, I think I might grab some of this coal at the very least. That way I can have some torches to start off with. I do need to be careful, because using this vein mine does consume hunger. It's not a ton, but it is still some. Alright, this is probably pretty close to enough wood. I think I'm gonna go ahead and gather some of that coal. And then we will move on. Unless I see some iron down there. That would be pretty lucky. But I'm honestly not expecting that. Whoa, had some lag there. Okay. Just gonna make what I need real quick. This will also allow me to upgrade it to stone tools pretty quickly. Yeah. I hear a creeper. That's not comforting. Oop. That was a little bit more of a drop than I expected. Yeah, I don't really want to get too far in because I don't have any armor or tools except for this wooden pickaxe. And a wooden pickaxe is not going to do very much against a creeper or a zombie. Or even a skeleton. Okay. It actually looks like there's not too much in here. So I should be able to get everything I need. And then go ahead and move on. I've even got some iron right here, which is rather lucky. I think... No, I cannot mine the zinc, unfortunately. Although I do have this furnace. I think that would mean... Yeah, I think my iron pickaxe is strong enough to get that, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and gather that while I'm here. Just gotta wait for the furnace to cook. Well, I guess it's the iron cooking, not the furnace. And right off the bat, we are able to upgrade to an iron pickaxe. I'm moving things along pretty quickly so far. Okay, I won't bother smelting the zinc at the moment. It would take way too long and I don't really have a reason to stay on this island. And I don't think I'm gonna wait for that either. I have the pickaxe and the zinc, and that was really all I was going for at the moment. Although I will quickly make an axe. 1, to chop down trees, and 2, so I have a way to defend myself if I do come across mobs. Alright. Off we go in search of a main island. Let's see what we can find. It would be nice if we could find a jungle, that way we can immediately start growing the cocoa beans. But I'm not holding my hopes out. We do have a spruce taiga. That is a nice bonus. I think we might have swam further than we boated, though. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly get 2 more iron, that way I can shear these sheep. Because I don't know if I'm gonna stay anywhere close by. But at the very least, I do need the wool, because it is starting to get darker. Not good. Don't run away, sheep. I'm coming for you. I got some pretty good wool count, though. Considering I only had a couple sheep. That gray one was, not quite so good. Okay. Let us continue our search. Give me just a moment. Alright, just had to take care of that real quick. Unfortunately, it looks like it's nighttime, so I'm gonna get that bed ready to go. Because I'd rather not have to deal with any monsters right now. And we continue moving. Now, I do think I'm going to kill these cows. Because 1, I can get leather from them, but I can also get the food from them. So, overall, it's a good deal for me. Not as good of a deal for them. Ooh, I'm also going to pick up this sugar cane, because if we're going to get back up to where we were, we're definitely going to need a sugar farm. And that is a decent amount to start off with. Oh, it's a frog. Squeaky frog. I will eat that frog leg. Yep, I'm really hoping for a jungle. Because that would mean I have everything I need. But I also don't want to spend forever traveling. So I'll have to see how far I actually go before I stop and just admit that I'm not gonna find it. Because honestly, I could search for hours and not find a jungle. Which would not be good because I don't have a food supply, and I don't really think that would be very interesting to watch. So I'm gonna have to cut my search off relatively soon. I think I will go ahead and start cooking that. That way I can have a little bit of food. Ooh, we're gonna need those berries too. So I'll gather some of those. Luckily, steak gives you a very high saturation amount. So I shouldn't go hungry with this. Even though it's only 5 pieces. Alright. I may end up looking up the seed. That way I can find the jungle a little bit quicker. Well, yeah, this feels a little bit cheaty, but I am going to go ahead and give myself the location of the what's it called? The jungle. That way I can know if it's worth trying to go to. Let's see, how far away is the jungle? Looks like there's a little bit of lag. Let me actually make sure. Oh, okay, yeah. It is not going to be worth it to try and go get that right now. That is quite a distance. And without a safe food supply, it is going to be an annoying trek. I will start heading in that direction just to see if I can figure out, or I guess find a biome near there that I like. But I'll probably stop before I get there. At least that's what I'm expecting. And of course it's in the other direction. So, yeah. How wonderful. We probably could have saved about 500 blocks if I had just done that from the beginning. Alright, and then the other chord was 2,000, so at least I was going this way correctly. At least that's good news. But it looks to be that it's going to be really far in that direction, which is, of course, just my luck. Although, there's also ocean in between, so it may or may not be as bad as I first thought. Because you can get pretty far on a boat. It's a lot easier, at least, than when you're walking. But it also looks like the water did not last. Well, I managed to hit all 3 of those lily pads. Alright. I mean, this doesn't seem to be too bad of an area. I could always stop here. Oh, there's a desert. I know I'm gonna want to gather cacti. Slime balls. Cacti will be very useful for slime ball production. So that is definitely a must-have. Because so many things need slime balls. Well, in particular, they need the sticky pistons. But slime balls are used to create said sticky pistons. And of course, we do have the bonus of a desert temple, which is halfway in a river. And very close to out of the desert. Oh man, I've already picked up a lot of junk in my inventory. Well, we'll see. I mean... Oh! Ow! Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. That was definitely not... Oh, wait. I know I'm getting distracted, but more iron. Because you can never have too much iron. Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was certainly expecting there to be one more block for me to go down. Okay. I have taken all the TNT. Let's see. Golden apple. Ooh, blast pot, even though it's only level 1. Saddle. Horse armor and gunpowder. And another golden apple. And another saddle. So this place was pretty trash. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue onward. Oh, and it looks like there's a zombo in here. Bye, sir. I'm actually a little bit surprised that I didn't die of fall damage. It certainly seemed like that was a really big distance that I fell. Oh, look at that. It looks like I'm coming across the savannah. I really don't think there's anything interesting there, but I found it. There's that, I guess. Hi, bunnies. Okay. And fish is dead. A little bit something that I can eat. Just add that on top of the steak that I have. Yeah, so far I'm not seeing much. Unless, of course, I run into a village. That could be useful. Could. No guarantees, as loot is usually pretty trash. Hello, cows. Goodbye, cows. Let's see, our rate of travel... I just really haven't seen anywhere that I really want to live. So I guess we're going to keep on going. If I do end up reaching the jungle and not finding anywhere that's suitable, I guess I'll just stop there. Oh, there is a village. I think I will stop by over there real quick. Oh, I'll at the very least gather melons. Not a great food source, but if I ever do villager trading, it'll be helpful then. Oh, I have too many. I can probably get rid of that one wool. Oh. Goodbye, stick. Dang, this village has a lot of melons. I really shouldn't be filling up my inventory like this. But I have a habit of doing it anyways. I probably should gather the hay bales as well, though. Those are a somewhat valuable item. At least early game. Later on it won't matter quite as much. Although I'm not seeing much here in the village. I was kind of hoping for a blacksmith. But I don't see one of those right now, so we may be out of luck. Yeah, I know there are chests in the normal houses too, but going through all that effort just for some mediocre loot is not ideal. As we come to another ocean. Let's see what's out here. I'll be able to make some really good time. Wait a minute. Why is that number going down? Hold up. I need to go to 2000. And I've been going in the negative direction. Wow, I can totally read coordinates. Oof. I also completely ignored the fact that it was nighttime. I should get my bed ready. No, not out here in the middle of the water. That's not going to be much use. Just really quick. Okay, don't think any of the mobs noticed me. Okay. I am going to move on. Oh, there's a mesa. That's a good source of terracotta. Not that I really need terracotta at the moment, but it's also a really good source of gold. If I ever need to mine for some. Ah, I keep getting out of my boat. Trying to shift click things in my inventory and it ends up messing with my boating. Of course, the downside to mesas is they are usually very steep and rather annoying to climb. So that is the downside, of course. I mean, at this point, the only thing we're missing is a dark oak forest. If we find that on our way to the jungle, then everything would be good for me. I would have pretty much nothing else I want to go get. Huh. I didn't actually know about the Wooded Badlands plateau biome. Interesting. I think one of the first things that we're gonna want to get set up is going to be the crushing wheels, because those are very useful when it comes to getting the iron, because you can crush cobblestone into gravel and then sieve that gravel and get iron from it, which may be about as annoying to get as if you went mining for it. But later on, we can automate that process rather than having to build it up at that later time. So I think that is what we're gonna do. Of course, I'm still gonna have to go mining and everything for both the initial resources and the other ores, such as zinc and copper. But at least it'll help me with the iron. I think I'm gonna do a very similar thing as to what I did before and get an andesite generator set up relatively quickly. That way I can have a easy source for it. I also happen to like the way it looks as a building block, which is of course a very nice bonus. I wonder if we're gonna get lucky and find a spawner when mining. Because that could be really nice. What am I doing? I have a boat. It's gonna be much faster. Yeah, we've made it pretty far so far. We've gone almost 2,000 blocks for the X coordinate, and then first we went one direction and then the other for the Z. But we're about halfway there on both sides, so I don't think it's going to be too much longer before we're able to find that jungle. I believe we only need about 1,000 more blocks on the Z. Yeah, and then it would be about 1,500, a little over that for the X. Which, of course, if we have open ocean like this, may not actually be that difficult to cross. But it certainly looks like we found a very large ocean. I think I am going to try and keep track of anything I see here, whether that be monuments or possibly even coral reefs, because those are something that I definitely want to keep in mind for later on, mostly for decorational purposes. We have almost hit the 2,000 mark though for the X, which means we're traveling rather quickly. Although that lag spike was a bit strange. We should be getting close though, because we're almost down to 1,000 more on that X coordinate. It is actually very tempting to go see what that shipwreck is all about. But also not very smart, because I still have a full inventory. So I wouldn't be able to hold very much even if I did go down there. And there it is, the Dark Oak Forest. Oh dear, now I want to go gather the Dark Oak saplings. I think I'll keep going a little bit further and see how far the forest goes. So far it's looking like it doesn't actually go very far, which is sad. And I think that means I'm going to stop and gather some saplings. Because I like Dark Oak. Uh-oh. Oh, I can drop the dirt. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need any dirt in my inventory right now. So I will chop down this one tree, and as the bonus, that way I can get to the saplings, but of course the bonus is I get the logs at the same time. So goodbye dirt. And give me saplings, please. Actually, vein mine. It only gave me 3. Vein mine. There we go. And there goes the rest of the tree. Back to the boat we go. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. It appears to be a dark oak forest, but it's on more of an island. Maybe a peninsula. Only about 500 blocks away on the Z, or the X. I think I'm about 500 away on the Z though as well. I don't think much further after that bit of land is going to be the jungle. Because it was 2,100 for the Z. So it's going to be a little bit further that way. But still focusing more in this direction. I may have to leave my boat behind. But I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem because it's only 200 blocks in that direction. And also only about 200 in that direction. And will you look at that? There's another taiga. Probably would have been smart to grab some of those acacia saplings that we came across. That way we could have every single type of tree, I believe. Yeah, that probably would have been a bit smarter. But, we've already passed it, and it was quite far back that we passed it, so probably not gonna go back anytime soon. I don't use acacia wood very often anyways. Oh, and there's the jungle. I am going to try and get the farming stuff set up a lot quicker on this time. The first time around I left quite a bit until later, which of course ended up coming back for me as I ran out of food rather easily. Good news, there are cows nearby. They are rather necessary for milk. And let's go ahead and sleep. And that way we'll be able to look for a good place to set up our base. Well, there's a mountain right there. Let's go. I do like the idea of mountain bases. I can't even pick up those cocoa beans at the moment. And it looks like the jungle goes right up next to it. So I may end up carving into the jungle a little bit. That's alright. I can clear out the trees. I mean, Vein Miner will certainly help there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go build it up on top of the mountain this time. Especially because this one's a little bigger than the last one. But I will take advantage of this small hill that I'm apparently having difficulty climbing. Yeah, this'll work. I can have the main base up here, and then as I build more stuff, expand downwards. Perfect. I can finally get the rest of that iron cooking. I will go ahead, get the dark oak growing as well. And finally, I can dump my inventory. There we go. Oh, I probably should have dumped the wooden and stone pickaxes a little bit sooner. Oh well. Ah. Hello, Mr. Cow. You are literally right next to me. That is good news. There are a couple cows. Now, where were those cocoa beans? I saw some as I came over, but I've already lost them again. Oh, no, that's starting to get into a normal forest. There won't be any cocoa beans over there. Here we go. Oh. And I'll go ahead and cut down this tree as well. I don't really care about any saplings. Just the logs. And we can immediately start growing our cocoa and sugarcane farms. I think I'll put the sugarcane here on the opposite bank. I'll definitely have to make a set of stairs going up here though, as hopping around every time is certainly not ideal. Let me make a shovel. That's going to be somewhat useful. And I'm going to clear this area out a little bit. Now my volume's at 100%. That would be why everything is so loud. Yeah, I think I'm going to clear out all the way up to the edge of this cliff. It's already a cliff, so clearing it out a little further down won't matter too much. And it gives me a little bit more room to work with in the immediate area. Alright, we have our zinc, but we don't have any copper as of yet. So I guess our next step is going to be to go ahead and start mining, and we'll get some resources. I usually try to avoid doing that on a stream. I prefer doing it off camera because it's somewhat boring. But considering we have pretty much nothing at the moment, I don't think I really have that much of a choice. Geronimo! Alright. And just setting up a very simple sugarcane farm. I'll dig some of this sand and dirt back, that way I can have room to walk. There we go. I think I'm going to actually dig this back a little bit further and expand it on the other side as well. Okay, that works for now. Gonna clean this up just a little bit. And I'm thinking I kind of want to just make the stairs to go up right now. I'm kind of putting off mining, but no big deal. I can only put it off for so long, so I will eventually get it done. But this will at least give me a clean path up and down to the sugarcane. Although it looks like it was actually a relatively straight path already. You just had to jump back and forth a little bit more. Except for right here. It did kind of jump up right there. I'll definitely have to replace that stone. Although I may end up replacing all of this dirt with some stairs. as those are obviously even easier to climb up. Oh dear. I have actually gone through an entire iron shovel with this. That's a lot. I did not expect to be doing that much so early on. But I do believe I am almost at the top. Yes, I am. So I guess I'll just punch out the rest of this. Slow as it is. And last layer. Although that will put it right up against the furnace. Probably gonna have to move that. Not right now, though. My first step is going to be to get me some ladders. Actually, I should have, yep, not the saplings, the planks. Although I will put all the dirt and sand away. I will make myself an extra shovel. And of course, I'm gonna want a bucket. And sticks. I need lots of sticks. Ooh. I'm not sure if I like that. Birch ladders look a little strange. Ooh, I actually gathered that dark oak. Let me see how that looks. Actually, I've not seen dark oak ladders yet. I think those could work. Yeah, I'll probably need a few more. Just a few. There we go. And I will go ahead. Last time I had it right here. I definitely don't want it right by my bed this time. So I guess I'm gonna dig a little bit further back, just along this wall. Just to get it out of my way. And then put the mine over here. Now time to dig straight down. Yep, this would have been a bad place to dig straight up. I definitely would have had the gravel to deal with. I also realized I did not bring any torches with me. So it's gonna be getting rather dark. I think I should go fix that. In the mine shaft itself is not as big of a deal, but once I get further down, it'll definitely be a nuisance if I can't see. Let us grab our torches, and we can now move forward. There we go. It is too bad that I don't have Optifine. That would be kind of a nice addition to this mod pack. But the creators did not add it, unfortunately. So we have to make it all the way down to a Y of 11. Although I am going to make a quick stop at around a Y of 40. Because copper does not actually generate that low. So mining for it down there would be rather useless. Oh, actually there's more coal for torches if necessary. And I will take that iron as well. Of course I do have to go and replace that, or else it's not going to work very well to get back out. And I'll have this be our copper mine. That's as far as I'm going to go with it right now. Since, of course, I am looking for both iron and diamonds would be nice. I've also already gone through quite a few of my torches. I've almost used half of them up already, and I haven't even made it down to the bottom. Good thing we found that vein of coal. That would have been sad if we made it all the way to the bottom and didn't have any torches. Alright, we are almost there. I think yeah, I only have 2 more blocks to go. Perfect. There we go. We have the start of the mine. I will actually swap that torch to there, because I will be putting water down here. Should have brought that down with me, shouldn't I? Oh well. I think I'll actually dig it out like that. That way I can turn it into an infinite water source. Nope. I'm going to take the torches out of my hand because I do not need excess placement of torches like that. I will also most definitely want to swap this over to a bubble elevator once I get soul sand, because this is quite a climb. I just don't know how soon I'll be going into the nether. Hey, I had enough ladders. That's good news. Let's actually make a few more torches. And I will go ahead and light up the area around my base, because I don't want to be attacked by mobs when I'm up here. So let's go ahead and get that all lit up real quick. A nice little stairway that I created. Ooh. Small cave system, which already has a spider. Oh good, it doesn't go any further. I did not want to have to deal with lighting up a bigger cave system. Oh, hi, Mr. Zombie. I should probably go make a sword with this iron that I have. Axes are great and all, but in close quarter combat, it's a little bit harder to make a good use of it. And I'd say that's pretty close to good enough. As we expand our factories and get more stuff, I will spread the lighting out even further. But we can now generate diorite, cobble, granite, jasper, andesite, and slate if we wanted to. I'm going to start with one, and that's going to be andesite. We can work on generating the rest later on. Although I should put the extra wood away. That way it's not junking my inventory. Don't think I'll need those ladders again. I also don't know why I went down this side when the other side is the one that has the stairs. That did not make any sense. Oop, and I am out of torches. Guess I have to go make more. Yeah, I did put the extra birch in there. Oh, I guess I need 3 more coal. That is probably enough. Just over a stack. Going to need to get myself a new pickaxe though. Because this one has 6 durability on it. I will gather this last iron, and then we can go and gather some stuff. So as I said, we want to get those crushing wheels first. They require andesite. Okay, so the wheels themselves are not too expensive. It's going to be more this mechanical crafter that we have to worry about, because it requires brass and electron tubes, which require quartz. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on getting the mixer, the basin, and the mechanical press, which I'm going to... Ooh, that's all the andesite I have? That will not get me very far. Only 6 alloys. That is enough to make 1 basin. And that is it. So the mixer requires the press. And the press requires an entire block of iron. Oh, and my dark oak tree grew. I have no need of it yet, so I'll just leave it there. But I guess our main goal is going to be to get iron. I don't know why that one ladder was there. Actually, I can leave it. It'll be alright. I do not like too high mining spaces. And there it goes. So if I see any iron or... Oh, marble. Cool. Any iron or any andesite. I only care about the andesite right now because I don't have the automated production for it set up. Ow. Bad silverfish. How unlucky am I to get silverfish, though? They are not very common. I mean, if that means I'm near the stronghold, then that's insane. But I highly doubt that I got that lucky to practically be on top of it when I started. I just never actually get silverfish that early on. Or rarely ever, in fact. Alright, andesite, you are mine. I can leave the rest of that. That gave me a stack. Ooh, already getting to some redstone. Not insanely useful. Not until I get later on, of course. But still something I'm gonna keep. And will you look at that? We already have our first diamonds. And it looks like it was a vein of 6. Which is actually perfect because that means I can get my diamond pickaxe. And take myself to the nether. To get that quartz that we needed. So that is a nice start. I guess the next step is to search for iron. That way we can have all of the stuff that we need. Because I believe that is gonna... Okay, that was weird. I believe that is going to be everything we needed to get to those crushing wheels. Now, I'm not sure if I want to actively gather any gravel. That would be the smarter thing to do. More because then I don't have to crush it. I can just start crushing it just because I can. But also, filling up your inventory with gravel is such a nuisance. This is quite the small cave that I stumbled upon. Unless it extends further on that side. But this is exactly why I want to have this become an infinite water source. Because I now need water. I could always block off the lava using just blocks, like cobblestone, but it's usually so much easier to cover it with water. And that does get me the obsidian needed for that nether portal. Of course, we can just jump down now because there is at least the little bit of water that I put down there. Yeah, I'm definitely need to go and upgrade this with steps rather than full blocks. Easier, yes. Perfect, not in the slightest. Now I can put it over there. And it waterlogs the ladder for us very nicely. Lava! I really should have done that when I was up there. Oh well. I can bring a crafting table down here to the mine. Just gonna inset it right there. We got ourselves the diamond pickaxe needed. And that's actually enough diamonds left over to also get us an enchantment table. So that we can work on as well. Alright, I'm gonna just... Oh, more iron. I'm just gonna poke my head down here. See what I can find. I'll try not to get distracted and go too far. But, knowing me, I get very distracted. Oh my gosh, I did not know emeralds spawn so close to each other. I can get very easily distracted, as I already have. And we haven't even gone in very far. Of course, it is always nice when you get veins that just continue connecting to each other like that. Means you end up with less to mine for the raw stone to get what you need. Oh, hi there, Skelly. I never made myself that sword. That was a bit dumb of me. Especially because I'm exploring a cave with no armor. Great choice. Darn. On the one hand, I'm happy that it opens up. On the other, I know I can spend hours exploring caves like this, because they just keep going and going. Yeah, it's rather annoying when they go up like that, too. Okay. I will have to keep in mind that I can explore that cave system at a later time. Yet another emerald. Jeez. But for now, I'm going to stay back and instead mine this obsidian that I need to get right after I gather this redstone. I already have 27 iron, which is not bad. I think I'll put the water in there. Yeah, it knocked out that torch. But it hit all of the obsidian and didn't knock out any other torches, which is nice. Oh, wow, that was a very small pocket of lava. Well, it's vanished. No one even knows it was there. I'm actually going to grab that one scoria, because I think I can actually generate that using the cobblestone generator method as well. So I'm going to want to keep a hold of it. Probably just going to sit in my chest for a long while, but until it gets used, I will at least have it. I don't think I'm actually going to need to go too much further, though. Let's go ahead and just go till we use up the rest of this iron pickaxe. Geez, another emerald. Hold on, what biome am I in? Oh, I am in a mountain biome, actually. So I guess I shouldn't be that surprised to be finding these emeralds. But that's honestly the most I've seen almost ever. Because I don't normally get many emeralds through raw mining. Okay, the pickaxe is almost dead. Oh. I have to finish the hole. Oh, and it's a good thing I did. It got me some iron. Decent size, too. 10. Let's go ahead. I just keep going. I just wanted to make sure it was an even torch amount. Okay. Now I can go back. And we are immediately getting access to the Nether. This is nice. I got very lucky with those diamonds. I will definitely junk my inventory and get a iron pickaxe before actually going into the nether, because I don't want to lose my new diamond one. But I will have it, which is definitely nice. Hopefully I get a good spawn location, and I'll be able to grab some of that quartz pretty quickly. Another bonus would be close to a nether fortress, because I am going to need to capture some blazes in a blaze burner. And there we go. Just need to light it up. And I definitely have a full inventory already. Gonna hold off on putting the iron in because, well, one, I don't have any more room. But the other reason is, I kind of want to smelt it right away. I will get that going. I can make a new iron pickaxe to take to the nether with me. And some more chests. Although, I'm going to make them out of birch just so I can keep it looking the same. I am trying to focus a little bit more on looks as well. I don't normally do that, so it's a little bit harder for me to remember to do. I'll just set this basin out. I'll move it later. I'll put the diamond pickaxe in there, and I actually do have more coal. Don't need shears on me, and although melons suck, they are my food source at the moment. Alright. Oh, I should definitely make that sword now. I have one single flint. No clue where I picked it up from, but I have it. Let's go see what the nether holds for us. Going deeper. Of course, it puts me in a soul sand valley. I mean, I get soul sand really easily. There are wraiths and the icy firefoxes. The really annoying thing about wraiths is, of course, the fact that they don't take much knockback. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna pillar up. Why in the world does it sound like a hissing cat? Jeez. Oh, I guess a wraith can have any sound because it was another mob. Soul Sand Valleys are even more annoying now. Okay. This absolutely sucks. I will gather the soul sand. And I will come over here and gather this quartz. Because those were the two things that I initially came in here for. But dang. I might make a tunnel that leads to a different biome, because this one absolutely sucks. I mean, just in vanilla it is really annoying to deal with, but with mods like Quark, it just gets all the more annoying. Now I am going to poke my head out. More wraiths. I mean, there is the bonus of the basalt. I do have relatively easy access to that now. I'm not really seeing much else. Dang, that throws me off so easily. Dang it. I keep thinking that there is a spider It's just these wraiths. At least it's a good thing it can't climb like a spider can. Just sounds like it. But on the upside, they are a really good source of XP because they just keep coming at you. Almost lost my portal for a moment there. No, stay away from me, Wraith. I don't want anything to do with you at the moment. Wait. Pass by my staircase. Dang it, my curiosity is getting the better of me. Although my jumping skills are not. I want to see what's over here now. Oh, there is quartz. I'm going to nab that. Of course. Oh my. That one's ablaze. Well, not that one. That one. I'm just imagining if blazes actually had 40 health. What a nuisance that would be. Oh. Jeez, where are they all coming from? I also have no clue what that soul bead is used for. I'm gonna have a lot of them, though. Ow. Okay. Doesn't look like they're gonna drop down on me. Good, because I have my horrible food source of melons. Let's nab this quartz and then... Yeah, I still want to see what's further down, though. Dang, it looks like this is a pretty big soul sand valley. Yep. Oh dear, I don't want to deal with those too. But it looks like it's coming after me. Luckily, foxhounds are a lot easier to kill as they have a lot less health. And they're very interesting because they drop coal. Oh man. This one sounds so sad. It sounds like I'm killing a dog. I promise, I'm not. I'm just killing wraiths. They just sound like dogs. What is that? I'm not sure what that one was. Jeez, I've used up half my sword with these wraiths. Good. At least I can get out of the Soul Sand Valley. But I have to deal with more firefoxes. And... Ow, he still got me. That was what I was trying to avoid. Firefoxes light you on fire. Go figure. Okay, I am going to turn back. Right after I grab this quartz. Dang it, it was only one piece. Oh well. Yeah, if anyone knows what these soul beads are for, go ahead and let me know, because I really have no clue. And it does intrigue me. I guess the only good part to being stuck in a Soul Sand Valley is I have some pretty easy bone meal access with all these fossils lying around. That's one of the only upsides I can think of. Unfortunately, it's night. Time to sleep. Well, I got a pretty good amount of quartz. And I have redstone, which means we can make the rose quartz already. I'm gonna go ahead and keep one for myself. Put the coal... Oh, I do get leather from those at least. So I don't have to murder cows. Oh, there's actually a backpack. I may want to look at getting that because I have a habit of filling up my inventory rather quickly. Oh, darn it. Well, yeah, the ocean isn't too far away, which is good. So I think I'm gonna go grab some kelp from there at some point. And then I will be able to fix up my mine. I'll put that away as well. Now grab some sand. Yep. The sugarcane is a growing. Let's harvest all that. Take most of it and expand. That's about where I stop the expansion on this side, except I need to keep one to make the paper, so I can make sandpaper using sand and paper. Nothing fancy. There we go. Although I should have grabbed more sand because it's very easy to go through sandpaper. Considering one piece only has about 9 durability. Oh no, 8 durability. So even less than I remember. And pop. I will put those away. I don't think I need to carry any torches on me at the moment. Let's go ahead. We needed that iron block. There's only one alloy, but still going to be a little bit useful. We are going to need to grab our andesite from in here. And I want to make as few alloys as possible this way, because it is the more expensive way. Once I get the mixer going, it's a 1 nugget plus 1 andesite equals 1 alloy. Currently, it is 2 andesite and 2 nuggets to get 1 alloy. So I need to... I'm just gonna make quite a few of these because I just need constantly more of them. Make the casing. I don't have any planks. I don't need that many planks. Yeah, I'll make all of them. Dang, that destroyed my alloy supply though. That's sad. There we go. I've also destroyed most of the andesite that I've collected already. Oof. Now I need to get the water wheel, which requires even more buttons. Oops. I need about... I think I set up about 32. 32 buttons to make the large cogwheels. Yep. Need more planks though. And turn all of those planks into slabs, because I need a lot. And there we go. Water wheels. And it looks like I did not have enough slabs. Time to use up the rest of my wood. There we go. Now, I think I'm gonna want to build using dark oak. Oh wow, I got 0 saplings out of that? Oh dear. I only got 2 saplings from that tree. It's a good thing we ended up gathering those extras. Dear. Alright. So... Oh, we can actually get a stone cutter going. Because along with Quark adding a bunch of new stones in, it adds a bunch of new stone variants in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get that grindstone going. I'm going to need to get this wrench. But that requires compressed gold. Did I even find any gold? No, I don't have any gold yet, and the mesa is somewhat far away. Oh well. Guess I'll have to just make do without the wrench for now. Well, I might as well put that soul sand away. I don't have a use for it at the moment. There we go. Okay, for a moment there I was wondering if I had forgotten how to make it. So looking at the new stone types, I actually want to see what this weathered limestone can look like. Because see, there are quite a few variants. I think I'll grab 5 of this and then 5 of this. Because I'm thinking this is what I want to make my water wheel display out of. And I think I'm going to go with the layered weathered limestone. That is a bit of a mouthful. Of course, that does mean I have to go and mine up more limestone. But I will get the setup going. And this will be my first expansion, because I don't really think there's anywhere to put it up here on the hill. Let's go ahead and get some dark oak. Go down to about here. And make a bit of a platform for my water wheels to go on. Now I have 16 so far. That's going to require quite a bit of space. Luckily, they only take up 1 block, technically. It's quite funny, they can end up glitching through each other because of that. But I think what I can do is I can actually have the water wheel from here and then go down a layer and have another set of water wheels. That's for later on once I start generating more. But it will also look rather cool in the meantime. Perfect, this is enough room. Now to make use of the layered weathered limestone. So I'll cut back this hillside just a little bit. And if I want to have it flowing down, I have to have the water flow this way first. So looking at this... Oh, nope, I do not place things right there. Although I will need to dig out this a little bit as well. Because I'm going to be replacing it with the limestone. And because I want it to look all uniform, I'm going to dig out the rest of that as well, instead of just hiding it away. Don't think anyone's actually going to really see that, but yeah. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's this one that I need to put the limestones in, because that middle piece is where I put the water wheels. And that's the end of my limestone. Great. Oh, dang nabbit. Gotta place these the other way. And why doesn't it want to let me place? Darn it. Just gonna have to get a substitute block in there. So I will work with 10 until I gather more limestone, I guess. But at the same time, I don't really want to leave it half finished like this. So it may be time to go set up that water elevator. That way I can easily get up and down for the limestone. I'm gonna actually have to dig down again because the way I have it set up only allows for up or down using a water elevator. Not both. Not unless I want to put a bunch of signs. I mean, I could try glass panes, but I don't know how effective that's going to be, and it would be rather expensive because that is close to 100 blocks, easily over a stack of sand. So I just need to go back this way until I find the ocean. Which wasn't too far. At least I don't remember it being that far. I also seem to have managed to take a different path, so it seems to be a little bit further. There we go. Ooh, darn, too bad I don't have any bones on me. Well, I only had the few anyways. Oh, no, I actually took the same path. Because my boat should be... Oh, I know what I did. I followed the river. Which means going on land, I traveled more. But I was right next to the river that I followed. Yeah, because literally on the other side of the mountain is the boat I left. How wonderful that I completely missed it. I'm also not entirely sure why I decided to go back for the boat. That in itself does not make a ton of sense, but we'll just go with it. And out to sea we go to gather the kelp. And there it is. Simple enough. Geronimo! Just punch it all out. And breathe, because I'm human and I need to breathe. Gonna have to give all the kelp a moment to float to the surface. And then I can go around collecting it all. Yeah, it's the same deal as with the sand. I know I need at least a stack of kelp. But because kelp is so plentiful, I usually end up with quite a bit more. It can also be used for other things, such as a fuel source, if we didn't find as much coal as we already did. And I think that's all the kelp, actually. So, time to head back. I knew that wouldn't take me very long. So, the way the cobblestone generator works is, it works just like a normal old-fashioned cobblestone generator, but the block underneath the one being formed will determine what the one being formed becomes. So, that's how I can have so many different types of stones be generated, because I just gotta use that mechanism. I may end up making a small trench and just continuing this river. That way my boat can get all the way through to the base. That would be kind of nice. Eat some melons. Hi, squiddies. You're lucky today. I'm not in the mood to kill you. Oh, hi, egg. Hi, chicken. I do wonder if I'll end up finding any parrots here in the jungle. That would be kind of cool. I don't really have pets as often, but it would still be kind of cool to have. Wait, I almost went down without the soul sand. That is a key ingredient. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll actually dig this a little bit out. That does mean I have to move the dirt back even further. Pretty much completely burying it right there. But what I'll do is I'll go down right here, and I can have some glass, or maybe the glass panes will still go in down there. We'll have to see. But I'll put them in there, and then I can have on the one side going up, and then on the other side going down. I obviously do not need torches anymore, because it's going to be filled with water. And as I put the water in, it would eliminate the torches anyways. I will actually snag that iron real quick. I'll just use dirt, because I have that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Huh. I guess I'll have to put it over there. And I'll have to make it, a 4 tall. Because when you're shooting up a soul sand elevator, it's really easy to shoot past. Of course, I'm going to have to put some signs in to make sure the water doesn't flow past. But I can put that in later. Well, maybe just a flat-out door. No, that wouldn't really work too well, would it? Because I have to have it a 4 high solution. Oh well. That definitely means I need to expand the little water hole that I have down here, though. That is a must, for sure. Alright. I've gone all the way down, and now I need to go all the way back up as I delete the ladders. I was initially thinking that maybe I could keep it the way it was and use the soul sand to help boost myself up, but I kind of didn't think of the ladders getting in my way. Gee, these ladders lasted a whole half an hour before I'm getting rid of them. Guess I'll just have to find another use for them. Now, I wonder if it's worth it to vein mine them. Probably not. This seems to be a pretty quick speed that I can pick them. Destroy them at. I've already made it over halfway down. And I'm an idiot. I forgot to place the water at the top. Well, there's a dirt move for you. I'll go ahead and put that. That way I'll at least have some water up. But I guess I'll have to do the water trick of climbing to get the rest of the way up. I also have to go breathe. That is a thing that humans have to do. Alright. Time for the very boring climb back up. Especially when I fall like that. I mean, if I weren't on a mountain, this wouldn't be quite as far, so it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but of course I had to make it on a hill. I think I'm at about a Y of 70 for my base. This is also very noisy. The constant splooshing and bucket picking. Or, I guess it would be bucket usage. I was gonna say picking up, but that only kind of works. Dang it! I am literally half a block away from getting out. There we go. Now I can sploosh all the way back down. The one block that wasn't dirt, that I needed to be dirt. And place the kelp. I have over 200 kelp, so I have more than enough. I'm actually going to take a quick breather right here in this air pocket before it gets more water gets pushed in there by the kelp. And I was right, it did almost only take one stack. But now time to add the soul sand. This is of course the fun part, because I get to push all the kelp up, and it's all gonna fall back down because of the way I made this. It's raining kelp. Whee! Oh, and dirt. There we go. So we needed the limestone. So we got that from somewhere. I don't know where. We only have 3 torches, so even if we do find it, we probably won't be able to mine that much of it. Here it is. Actually, I should really be careful, because this is where I found the lava. That should be enough, I think. We'll see. At least we know that there's plenty down here. And since we now have a pretty quick way up, which, yep, I was right. That is about accurate for what I need to actually make it. Looks like something was hovering there at the top. Probably some kelp. We can now finish setting up our water wheels. Just gonna convert it all because that's the only thing I'm using on it right now. And continue building outwards. Now, I know we had 10 water wheels left. And I'll probably have to break that block, but we'll work on that when we get to it. How much is this going to use? I'm also not going to jump in there until I have a water source that will let me get back out. I also think I want to use a few of those dark oak planks to wrap that around a little bit more. So it's more like that. And less of a sudden edge. That looks pretty good so far. We have power! So I still have 2 more that I can set up. I think I will expand the platform since it's only 2. That's not too bad for an expansion. If it were any more, I'd probably be a little bit more wary, and I'd be more likely to send it down to the other side. Or, not other side, but next layer. But I think 16 is a pretty good number to have for a length. I can get a little bit overboard. I also no longer have a pickaxe, so I can't even mine that. Great. I should probably get my replacement for that. Alright, it is going to take... Oh, I also almost forgot this back piece. gonna need to put that in there as well. And there we go. I can go ahead, place that one and 2 water wheels. And now comes the task of getting water, which I am totally going to make an infinite water source just right here. I very well may end up filling that back in once we're done. But for now, instead of running up and down so much, it's going to save me on hunger, and it's going to save a lot of time. So, definitely worth it. Alright, whenever I do my next water wheels, I'll definitely have to go down a layer for them, because that's about as long as I want to make it look. It might start looking a little weird if I go any further. But I did build this in mind, with that in mind, so I can just go down and probably have this wall be the same, where it's a back wall, and just flip the water wheels onto the other side. That will also save me a lot of time when it comes to putting the water in, because I won't have to. I'll just let the water from this one flow down. As you can tell, it's rather time consuming. Yep. Bugged out the water. Oh, I should actually get rid of these, oh, whoops. That was dumb. Unwanted pieces. They're gone now. And so is some of my health. I may end up replacing this layer with glass. That also depends on if I cut back on this hillside any further. Because if I do and I put the glass in, that could be really cool to see the water flowing down. But that would be, well, that would only be 16 pieces of glass. Well, and maybe even less considering the fact that it's kind of blocked by the hillside at the moment. And we almost have enough all of our water wheels running at full capacity. There we go. Now, as I said, I do need to cut that piece out. And I will go ahead and expand this a little bit. Ooh, I'm going to have to make a support pillar, or else it's going to look a little strange, just floating there. I'm going to need a shaft to come out. And I'm also going to go junk my inventory, because it's getting rather full. The kelp actually took up quite a bit of space. Andesite, gravel, diorite, cobble, dirt, ladders, random egg, and some torches. There we go. Now, I do want to make a large cogwheel. That's what it was. Kind of need to pull it out. There we go. That way I can increase the speed of everything right off the bat. And I think I'll do that one more time. There we go. That way it's not running super slowly. I can now work on bringing it over, which I'm probably going to need a couple shafts for. Yep. Not very useful going in that direction. I am going to be building in the other direction. Oh. Dang it. Ah! I keep placing it in the wrong way. Oh, I almost made it. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and go up. Wait. I know I literally just built all this. But I'm wondering if I want to go down. Because I really don't have much room up here. I think what I'll do for now is I will set this up. And then later I will go ahead and tear it all back down. Because, one, having it all coming up here doesn't look that great. But two, I also plan on putting all my machinery down there and having up here be something else. I really don't know what. It doesn't have a lot of space, so there's not a whole lot that I can put up here. But we can put our press down. Actually, we need a depot, which requires... Oh, I have all the casings in my inventory still. There we go. We have ourselves our depot, which I need to grab one piece of dirt. Just one. Dang it. I need to bring it all up one more. Gotta go up like that. And then we can put that in place. There we go. Now I am gonna come on down here and grab those extra pieces, since they placed when I didn't want them to again. And there we go. Kinda looks ugly, but at least it works. Gonna go ahead and grab that extra iron now. Now we need the mixer, which requires 5 iron plates. Yeah, that's a decent speed. We have that, and I already forgot the recipe. Oh, we are out of alloys. Darn it. Well, kind of got the andesite. Oh. Do I have more up here? No, I'm actually almost out of andesite. That is not good. I will have to get that generated soon enough. We have that, and we have our mixer, which we can now pick up this basin. Oh, dang it. I put it right there, but I forget. The mixer is a little bit differently set up. So I'm going to need to create myself my gearbox. I should know how to make these by now, but I never do. I need it to be vertical. And stepping block. Up and down. And now I can put the basin in play. There we go. Let's see. I actually am going to get this kelp smelting because I need it for my funnels. And that's just going to be to make it a little easier to put stuff in and out. I'll probably put the funnel there. Move the torch there real quick. Now I do... I think I'll make it turn. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I need to... As an easier way of getting items out, if I put a chest down there, down here. Oh, dang it. I think I actually did go one too low. Well, I guess I don't need to turn then. That is good. Yeah, just so I can actually see the chest. Not really something I should care about, but I like to see it. We'll get those compressed. And there we go, we have our chutes. And there we go. Perfect. No, I did not mean to put those in there. Grab that kelp. This is going to make our andesite alloy production quite a bit more efficient. I can now... yeah, 18, that works. Just chuck them like that. It'll mix them up. And out it comes. So that's going to make that a little bit easier for us to gather. And we have our basic setup now. Our next step is going to be to get these mechanical crafters. Now, the electron tube is actually not going to be that hard to get. I just need to grab this redstone and make a few torches. I need some iron nuggets. And then, of course, the rose quartz from before. Except I'm going to need a couple. Because that only got me 3. And for the crushing wheels, I need 21. So hold on, I'm going to have to do some quick math. That's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12. So not quite enough yet. I can make one more. So that's going to be 12. $15. I don't know why that was taking me so long to figure out. Okay, so we have 1 extra rose quartz. Gee, that's a little close. But at least we know that we need 7 more of these brass casing as well. So let's go ahead and turn all of those 5 into crafting tables. And then these 2 as well. We have the cogwheels, so it's just this brass casing now. Which requires brass, which requires a blaze burner. Wonderful. So I need those 2 to be compressed, and we have almost burnt through all of our iron already. That is why I want to go make an iron farm. Or a sort of iron farm. And I totally flipped those. There we go. Time to go search for a fortress. I'm going to sleep. And probably pick up more melons because I don't think 11 will get me all the way through the nether. As much as I would like to have that be the case, it's not very likely. Oh my. Geez, they were waiting for me. And shoot, I'm going to have to use the casings. Because I was dumb and did not bring building blocks. Okay. One of the things I'm going to have to do relatively soon is definitely build around my portal so that I don't have that happen to me. Dang it! Well, you are a noisy horse. And I'm going to go ahead and, although it's not the ideal block, I'm going to just use this soul sand. That way I can pillar up if necessary. Alright. Just like I did with the jungle, I am going to use commands to locate the fortress. And it's almost 1,000 blocks away. Oh dear. Let's make sure I'm actually going in the right direction this time, shall we? So it's off in that direction. Guess it's a good thing that I built this little staircase to begin with. I really shouldn't hold these electron tubes on me, though. That is rather dangerous. Gotta deal with another wraith. Luckily, that was the only one around. as I speak too soon. And there are more coming up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run from these ones. Luckily, I've got soul soil to run on instead of just soul sand. Oh, but dang. The Soul Sand Valley just keeps on going. And of course, I do still have skellies I need to deal with. Ow. Okay. Needed to give myself a break to eat. Didn't realize that they were chasing me. Nor that they were that close behind. I mean, it would be nice if I could just collect that one, but he's just the wraith of this blaze, not an actual one. Oh dear, my sword is actually almost dead. No more wraiths? Good. So, it is negative 300. So I'm actually going to need to go a lot further this way. And then 600 is still that way, but not as far. Darn it. Tried to dodge it. The Skelly certainly hurts the most. And is the hardest to dodge. Yep. Well, looks like I'm going to be going up. I'm going to swap out for Netherrack. It's my preferred for building because it's so plentiful and easily restocked. Especially when you're just digging through the walls for the majority of that. Okay. So we do need to reach another 500 blocks in this direction. I will happily take that quartz. I guess not. I should really hold that in my offhand. Yeah, that would have been a little smarter. Maybe I can take that quartz? Yes. Since I am going to need to be making more of those tube thingies. Ooh. So there's a Crimson Forest. Just gonna quickly block that off. Just so I don't get attacked along the way. And I'm gonna keep digging. Now I do have the option of going over and exploring through there. Which I could do. It's also much easier to get lost. So I think what I'll do is I will put this soul sand pillar that will hopefully help me find my way back if I do get lost. And I hear the piglins. Great. I'm just gonna have to kill you, buddy. Because I don't have any gold on me. And that's all you really care about. Well. This looks to be a dead end. I'm going to backtrack up then. And cross over instead. That seems to be a little bit safer. I mean, I don't have to pillar as much, so there's that. Or, not pillar, because it would be bridging, not pillaring. Alright. I'm gonna mark it right there. And onwards I go. Oops. And that should work, because I'll be coming from down here. Nah. I'm not going to go from down here. I'm going to Go back up again. Yeah. Although my pickaxe is getting a little low. Yes, Mr. Piggy. Okay, that piggy is a little more scary. Crossbows I can deal with. But swords, those hurt. Especially if you're not wearing armor. So... Okay, there's my soul sand pillar. Just want to make sure I don't get lost in here. I'll have to make this a better path eventually. Definitely going to want to put the pillar right there. Oh, and of course now I get hoglins. Okay, they're just babies. Babies are I'm able to deal with babies. Hey, I whacked you. You should be scared of me. Big boys are a little bit more scary. Hi, mister. I'm gonna go up one more. Because you scare me. You really do. Ah! Okay, you're just a baby, though. Okay. Dang, I inched forward to the edge and he knocked me off. I did not expect him to be able to do that. Darn. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bridge out. Dang it. Gonna eat a little bit too. But we are getting closer. I mean, I would have preferred a warped forest for sure. But I guess this works too. Gotta get rid of that. Alright, we may or may not make it. We are starting to run out of netherrack. And we still have a little bit of a ways to go. But we have made it into the negatives. That is a plus. Dang it, I keep misplacing. So that means we are starting to get really close. But this is all the netherrack I have. I have to go through some glowstone. Hi, glowstone. I guess I might as well pick you up. Oh dear. My pickaxe is almost dead. Not a shovel lot. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's a nuisance. I am actually not going to have to run back like I first thought because I have iron on me. Not much, but it is enough. And I have crafting tables. So I think I'll be okay. Please don't come after me. Oh, okay. He was just dumb and fell off. Okay. So we have about 300... No, only about 250 more blocks to go in this direction. And then it's only 600, so only 400 blocks in that direction. Because I just have all these crafting tables on me. I will go ahead and pick this up, though. Because I had it for a reason. Unlike most of the crafting tables that I have, where they're just random ones that I picked up. I'm also really hoping that we are close to the fortress, and we don't have to go down. Because in my last one, that caused me a couple deaths. I also really hope I don't have a whole lot more digging to be done, because that was the last of my iron. I have no more. And I don't have stone and I don't have wood on me. So I would literally have to resort to punching netherrack with my fist, which would not be very effective. However, it's starting to look like that may have become the case. Because dang, do I use up a lot of durability mining through netherrack. I've only gone about 50 blocks and yet I've used like half the durability. I don't actually think it's worth it to make a wooden pickaxe, because it's so slow and it's got so little durability on it. Oh dear. I don't know which I should do. Whether I should try to go back, make a stone pickaxe, or just punch through the netherrack. Yeah, making a wooden pickaxe is probably the smarter choice, even if I have to carry multiple of them, which I most definitely will. Time to run back, gather some quick wood from that crimson forest I passed through, and then keep going yet again. I'll probably gather enough so that my axe breaks. Not that that's going to be that much, only 16. That should get me quite a few wooden... Well, that was it. Oh, hi there. You actually startled me, Piglin. Oh dear! Shoot. How did I just get overstressed? Oh no, bad, bad, Wraith, bad. Why did you have to come through the portal? I'm already stressed out enough after losing my stuff. I don't have anything to kill you with. Random block. Okay. I literally have to punch these guys to death. At least here in the overworld, I'm not going to get any more that I have to deal with. Alright then. Well, that is quite a way to end things. I am most definitely not happy with that, but I am just going to have to work with it. Hopefully I did not lose anything too valuable to lava, because I know things definitely fell. But I will see you guys on Saturday, and I don't know what I'll be doing. There's a good chance I'll be doing Genshin Impact, but I may not. I will have to see you guys then.